Hit on with that flex, they gonna be begging for some more. Hey family, how are you guys doing? The channel message is flex. Okay, something about you can do that. Somebody here, I'm seeing you a workout regimen here. Something here is showing. I'm also hearing your energy is the flex. Your energy is the flex. It's not about having money. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing spirit say, yeah, it is about time. Okay, it is about that right now. Because there is some internal work that you've been doing and it's paying out for you. Okay, if this work has not been showing in your life, whose eyes do you have on? I'm going to tell you something. When you get in the spirit of gratitude and you're grateful for what you already have, things that you never thought was possible start showing up for you. And I almost feel like when I just said that, like there's some type of resistance around my throat or around my voice. Okay, so that could be significant. Maybe that is your flex, your ability to be able to stand up for yourself. And this is not just about standing up to a bully. Okay, this is about standing up in spirit, saying what you got to say, exercising your magician, using your sword, aka your tongue, creating your universe for what you feel like it should be. All right, let's get into it. I'm not even gonna lie, this challenge just came out of nowhere. I was doing something, catching up on a few things, especially these personal readings and stuff like that. Starseed at the bottom of the deck. All right, I said let me go wash my hands and get to it. Okay, Starseed, death magic. I also thank you, spirit. Starseed with death magic. That's crazy. With thief in the back. When I said your energy is the flex. You untouchable. You're unstoppable. You don't know what ugly look like or feel like. You don't resonate with that anymore. All right, I see myself now through a true mirror. If y'all don't know what a true mirror is, it's the mirror that isn't meant to trick your mind. Most mirrors that we look in, that we buy, not only have they been used and looked in, because mirrors are portals, just like the water is. It's like a physical reflection. It is supposed to be like a mirror or a copy of what water does. It shows you who you are. I don't know why I'm also getting the origin of what narcissistic behavior is, or somebody here, you looked in your reflection. But back to this true mirror. Before, you were seeing yourself inverted, or maybe life was given to you that, whatever the circumstances. But I'm getting this energy of like truly looking at yourself and accepting you in your fullness, not only just for the flaws. That's always something about a magnet. I'm seeing a magnet, and I'm trying to have the word land, but it's not. So I definitely get this energy of again, not speaking up for yourself. You've learned something. You've mastered something. All right, and you have a purpose. Not only do you have a purpose, you have purposes. You're meant to awaken or help people align to their purposes. There's no such thing as just one purpose. When every moment of your life, every minute, every second, nothing happens on coincidence. The wind didn't blow your way that day for no reason. The wind could have chose any side of the earth to exist, but it chose to blow for you. Open the windows. That is purification of the stagnant energy in your home. Four corners are meant to box you in. I wonder why our homes aren't built in pyramid structures. Something about stationary here, but again, your energy is the flex. Do you know how many people don't try to throw darkness at you, and they still trying to figure out how the fuck you still alive? How many people tried to steal your joy, do rituals on you, and they study trying to figure out how the fuck did they find love? How is people loving them? When I sent them, and they so busy worried about you and mind fucked on how what they did to you didn't work. And this don't even have to necessarily be a ritual with somebody burning candles. This could be somebody habitually doing something ritualistically to make you feel some type of way at a job, because I'm picking that up. All right, like I said, I washed my hands and just came on. I ain't put no oil on these hoes or anything. But yeah, I was just gonna say, let me talk. I'm gonna put my oil on and talk my shit. That's the vibe. Like, essential oils could be significant. Anita Baker could be significant. I keep getting tempted to ring the bell. All right, and when I'm told to in the middle of a reading, it's for a reason. Bells ward off evil spirits. Okay, so brace yourself because it might get a little loud. All right. Did y'all see that? Did you see that? How the resistance of that bell was doing whatever it was doing. I know I'm not tripping. And still it persists. And still it does exactly what it's supposed to do. The energy shift that I just felt with just the ring of that bell. That's you, baby. And it's about to start showing up in your life like no other. You got some unexpected money coming in. Because this sweetheart nature, not only that you gave to the world and you chose not to give to those who did not deserve it, you gave it to yourself. People love you. Don't mind my creases, all right? I'm putting my oil on. But I'm so engulfed in this energy. It's so attractive. It feels so good. And although I am a part of this collective, I'm not selfish enough to claim and say I'm the only one feeling good, sitting pretty. Feel like that. All right? That's the beauty of your wisdom. You got mature woman. You could be a little older. Or you could just have a really old soul. You could be somebody that's older and look real young. There's something here about a community of people that love you. Of people from all walks of life love you. Animals, babies, old people, young people. Something about light energy seeing your light. And of course, there's always a hater in the background. But if you notice, 99.9% of these people love you. They got smiles on their faces. And then you got that one hater. This person could be hating on your relationship, hating on the fact that you know how to gain relationships. Something here about popularity could be significant. This could be somebody that you blocked or you... This could be somebody that you block or you limited your access to them. Okay? I'm hearing no more Mr. Nice Guy. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. All right, something here about... I'm hearing the natal tongue, but I'm not landing. I don't know if this is Indian people or Arabian people. Something here about that. All right, and then you got priestess here. Someone here... Something about a prophecy over your life. I'm not sure if this was a preacher and something happened at church, because I'm seeing that. But my original vision when I saw this was someone down the bloodline who told your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother or a grandmother, her very distant grandmother, that there was going to be a time. I'm hearing the Messiah, where a star from the cosmos is going to be seated in this bloodline. After this priestess told this grandmother this grandmother went and did some sort of protection spell over said seed, said star. And whoever you are, this is you. Somebody figured out that they are the currency. You know, I say that all the time. You are the currency. Somebody has figured it out. What does that actually mean? Oftentimes, it makes sense when you try something and it worked for you and you never thought it would. I'm hearing, let me just try this and see what happened. Something here in regards to money. Okay, but I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry, I kind of just got right into it. I owe y'all this message. I do have a spicy read message, and I have a sample that I was gonna put on YouTube like I always do, but I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know, maybe I'm just in my head. Y'all let me know if y'all want the sample, and I got y'all. Okay, I'm here. Pick your head up. Something about walking with your head held high, but let's stay focused, baby. Your energy is the flex. Flex. Walked in, 30,000 in my pocket. Had them niggas like, ooh. I'm getting black card energy. I'm getting unlimited credit. I'm getting money. What's that? All right, somebody has cracked the code. Or somebody has figured out a truth that has been hidden in plain sight this whole time. I don't know why I'm hearing depopulation. Now, if this is not like on a mass scale, because we all know what they do. This is like you depopulating certain energies out of your life, out of your auric field. Again, you create your universe on a universe inside of another universe. Macro, microcosm is what I'm hearing. As above, so below. Something makes sense. All right. Ain't none of these cards fell out. I was just playing with them. So let's see what the spirits, what the ancestors. Wow, yo. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a little excited. Okay. Somebody got a country accent. I got a little excited. I feel like it's so cute. I love people with accents, bro. I don't give a fuck where you from. If you don't sound like me, that shit be sounding so fire. Okay. Something about differences here. Enjoying the differences. Okay, I feel so excited not only for you being able to give you this message, but to be here at this table in this present moment at this time. Okay. Oh, you got the ancestors. I'm here. You are your ancestors. Okay, you could have had an ancestor here that they could have called mentally unstable. Yeah, this is family. Somebody could have like something about the psych ward, or maybe somebody tried to say that you were mentally unstable. This also made me feel this energy of being ostracized out of the family. I feel like at some point, oh my gosh. All right. So this is a take accountability moment. Somebody here has stopped playing victim. Because you see, that was a cycle that your family was going down. This cycle of victimhood. Maybe this is even something that your ancestors experienced. And then you came along and you carried the weight on your back. It was something that you chose here. Something here could have made you really, really depressed. I'm picking up on an energy and a timeline that you've graduated from. Literally. You got achievement, ascending with self-love. And Starseed made its way back around again. I feel like this hello is the cosmos saying, hey, we see you. Someone here is very, very down to earth. Okay, mentally and emotionally unstable. I also feel like somebody realized that the road that they was going down is mentally and emotionally unstable. Admitting that you may have some sort of mental issue and it's not your fault. Right? And taking responsibility to change that no matter what you had to do. Somebody here could have stopped showering, crying. This person's hair is messed up. It look like they losing weight. I don't know if the snot coming out of their nose or is that like green film saying that their mouth You know, maybe somebody stopped breathing. It's like somebody just stopped taking care of themselves. Or you realize that the energy you was walking in, even if you did all of these external things, this is how your soul looked. Somebody, you could be cross-eyed. This person appears to be cross-eyed a little bit. All right. Or this is like a state of confusion. I'm hearing, these are my confessions. Just when I did it, my chick on the side that she got one on the way. That could be significant. The songs, the lyrics, those lyrics resonate with someone. Okay, but I'm getting like confessing to an altar here. And this is like confessing to self, confessing to that piece of cosmic energy within you that's also the same exact energy that's in the cosmos. That thing, that energy, that big bang energy, that God energy we like to call God. Okay? This is not about going to an altar of a church, a building. This is about going to the altar of your church, your building, your car. And even though I'm referring to the physical body, I still can't take away from the physical aspect. All right? Bearing your sins to yourself is basically accepting what is, changing what you can, and being okay with that. It's really not as hard as we think. I don't like, after I started learning what it really means to take accountability, it started making me question, like, what was so hard about this? Especially when you put into perspective that everybody is on a different journey. Everybody got something that they need to confess. And it's not about confessing it to the world, because that confession to you is going to show up in the world through your actions. Okay? I'm taking these. Something magnificent is happening for you. Of all the cards that could have showed themselves out of this deck, it's over 100 cards. Why these? I'm hearing why me? There's something here that's going to come out of nowhere. And you may even like, I'm getting like something about remorse or guilt. But it's because you succeeded at something. Yeah. And whatever you succeeded at, you wanted to bring your family with you, but the energy is toxic. Family, or whatever you call family, these could be friends, just people you love. Earth angel is showing up. This could be you or somebody coming in your life to serve as an angel. This could literally be an angel that's coming in to do a job and you probably would never talk to again. And there's this energy of needing to be okay with that, because somebody here feel like when somebody do something for them, they forever owe them. It's time for you to get out of that, because you don't owe anybody anything and nobody don't owe you anything. Anything that's given to you is out of, it just is. It's supposed to be that way, baby. It's okay to accept it. Somebody's gonna offer you something, and I'm hearing you better accept it. This could even be like this could even be advice, but there's something here tangible I'm getting more so. Yeah, like I feel like this is just gonna be a nice person out of nowhere, as if they're like some sort of savior. All right, this could be in the form of love as well. I know what these cards say, but that's not the energy that I'm getting, all right? I'm hearing a trusted priestess or a trusted encounter. And then you got mature man and divinity. I'm seeing with divination. And that's a different, but I'm seeing different scenarios where angels are coming in to help different people, and these people that's been on this journey, that chosen one, a journey you chose. I'm seeing black spiders, a lot of little black spiders, something about some type of critter having babies inside of your walls. All right, that could be significant for someone. Maybe this isn't you and it's someone else. I just saw the card actual money, but I'm getting like actual currency, the way it's supposed to work. All right, somebody here is about to get them a house. I'm hearing a closure on a house. Yeah, you getting approved for this house loan, baby, and somebody gonna be mad as a motherfucker. You hear me? Especially because you got Ice King. Yeah, you got your blockers up, and you know what, these are natural blockers. Natural blockers. Okay, naturally when I use these cards, I gotta get out of here. I gotta make this quick couple of more minutes. All right, yeah, you put them blockers up. The answer is no, baby. I'm hearing nobody got time for that. All right, your energy is the flex. Remember that. Embody that. Embrace that. Who fucking with you? This ain't about competing with nobody else. This is just self-talk. You know what I'm saying? This isn't about comparing yourself to nobody else. Okay? This is about reality. You could be talking to the who's that you used to be. It ain't gotta be nobody else. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. Money hungry energy. Yeah, because that flex is real. Your energy is the flex, and it's finna start showing. That shit you was talking that nobody want to hear, it's finna start showing. Yeah, I'm hearing, yeah, let me get that. The flawed gangster coming at me. Somebody could be an air sign. Somebody could be an earth sign. All right. Something about running away here. Or you chose not to run away, and then you had tortoise in the reverse. Baby, whatever was slow, it's about to speed up, or it has already. Okay, I'm literally seeing the initiation process to something. All right, this could even be like an initiation process for you in some type of way. Okay, a man is an option, not a definition, period. And she got on her red dress, standing in her motherfucking power, skin looking soft. All right, even though it's not glistening off this card, it's almost like she put on some Fenty glittery shit. I don't know what y'all be using, bro. But I done seen this before. Like this Fenty, something Rihanna sell where they would make the skin just glow. All right, but this glow ain't artificial, baby. This is real. Yeah, you could have did some candle magic. Somebody could have did something on you. Whatever it is, it's gonna work in your favor. Okay. And I ain't talk about if you can't hit a final if your love spell worked on somebody, ain't talking to you. All right, I can see your halo. You could be feeling ringing in your left ear. Okay, somebody could be stalking your page on a fake profile. All right, your energy is the flex. Let's see. Give me 3 cards, Spirit, and I'm out this bitch. All right, I'm hearing Phantom. I'm hearing American Dragon. Okay, you got the gong when I rung the bell. All right. Oh, this is like spirit hitting a spiritual gong, and you're picking up the frequency, and this is why you're getting the ringing of the ear. I mentioned your family, and look what came up. Toxic family. All right. You could resonate with this sign, the Unc. All right. Something about the tree of life. I'm also getting the womb here, cosmic womb. You are connecting to a cosmic womb of intelligence. I have a reading named that on this channel. I did it months ago. All right, that may be something that resonates with you. Okay, if you're picking up on some strange vibes, it's for a reason. All right, somebody jealous of your beauty. Again, your energy is the flex. Then I told you somebody did something behind your back and expected it to work, but it backfired 10 times. Okay, the dragonflies are back. Something about this timeline is significant. Memories. You're recognizing that the vibes were strange. Again, toxic family. All right, somebody could be visiting you in your sleep. This could be an ancestor. Someone's name could be Linda. It says, listen, Linda. All right, and she just yelling. And I think Linda is desensitized from that, because she might be paying attention to this butterfly here. All right, so I definitely feel here that something about you getting over family trauma, family drama. I feel like this message is for somebody who you're... Yes, thank you, Spirit, for confirming. You are walking into a season in your life where it's going to be vital for you to know that you're important. You are a valuable piece to every puzzle that you try to fit yourself into. And what I mean by that is, everybody that ever shut the door on you before you shut the door on them. And the reason you shut the door on them is because you realize this ain't for me. You're just using me, abusing me. You really don't, you want me around until I disappear. Getting tired of that back and forth with a motherfucker, people you don't try to build families with, whether these are friendship families, co-worker family, anybody, all right, that you chose to open yourself up and get close with. All right, that's what you call family. Why do you think I call y'all family? Not because our blood relate necessarily, because it's an energetic thing. I'm choosing to invite you into my space, opening my heart, i.e. what you're doing. And that was just a point where you had to shed your last tear and say, I can't do this no more. And you left that shit behind. And you leaving it behind is the reason why you're not about to be left behind. This is making the shift with the shift. Point blank period. Point blank period. Promotion. All right, sometimes it get a little strange before it get better. Sometimes you gonna question and say, man, did I bite off too much more than I can chew? And look at this portal that appears to me to look like ripples a little bit. He's walking through the valley of the shadow of death with his light like a sage, like the hermit. And it appears to be, he appeared to be walking toward a portal that looked like it is vibrating. All right, it looks like water to me. It also, to me, feels like some sort of reflection, as if this is you and it, and damn, I hope I'm explaining this properly. Okay, like this portal is you. It was just a matter of you seeing it and choosing to walk through it, choosing something that was that's already available for you. Why we have to outthink ourselves out of something that's good? Why? Because it don't feel familiar. I'm talking to a warrior, bitch. You got over that shit. All right, okay, it don't feel familiar, so what? It ain't always gonna feel comfortable. That's not what life is about. But what would life be without the uncomfortables? How would you know what comfort is if you was never uncomfortable? How could you appreciate the sun if the moon don't come? How could you appreciate the daytime if the nighttime don't come? And you gotta appreciate the nighttime because that's the time of rest. It's both vital. You could be seeing butterflies a lot. When I said Linda ain't paying attention to nothing her mama saying, bitch. All that yelling and screaming, she has this. Somebody could have disassociated. What the fuck am I trying to say? Something about when you disconnect. And you know, it might not even be that. It could be ADHD, because I could be having a whole conversation with a motherfucker and I'm not even there. Okay, especially when it's some habitual, it's like, what choice would she have but to sit there and listen to that bullshit? Or at least act like it. Wink, wink. All right, whole time you focusing on yourself. People can come together, but focusing on yourself is your protection. omnipotent, omnificent. Something here about a grand energy, baby. Your energy is the flex. Fuck all of that. New car, new house. Okay, yeah, that's cool. But how that energy is, though. I'm hearing how that energy tastes. Okay, how that energy tastes, though. When I come around you, am I going to feel drained? Unimportant? Am I going to be questioning myself all of a sudden? When you in one frequency and you know it's for you, and all of a sudden something that's the opposite of that come around, or someone come around and you start feeling like that, then you already know what's up, baby. You already know what's up. Okay, but somebody's definitely about to get some sort of income and promotion. Be on the lookout for it. Okay, or don't. It ain't gonna stop it. I'm here. I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. All right, 1 year. You could have waited 1 year for something, or it took you 1 year to learn something or figure something out here with this map. All right. This could even be you in baby heaven, mapping out and planning out the contracts that you're gonna have with these people. Maybe something that y'all said y'all was gonna come together and do to help the collective, but you had to be at an individual state of consciousness in order to reach this. All right. I also feel like I'm hearing extended service. So I'm seeing like if it don't work out with this group per se, it's still going to work out. It's like the cosmos have a plan to use different people, but it's like that energy of being like many are called, but few are chosen. You call, you have the opportunity. You have a direct line, but are you going to pick up the phone? That's your choice. That's what makes you chosen. Something about law here, a law degree. Law and order. It is what it is. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You believed in yourself. All right, I was just talking about getting out of that energy of the victim mentality. You walked away from this, and there's a lot of people around you like that. I don't know why this is giving me soul. I know what this card is, but this is giving me soul. As if your higher self was there watching this happen. And this is why you feel the jitters or something. Somebody could even break out in hives when something has happened to them spiritually, but it's their spirit body telling them what's going on. Like if your spirit can't communicate with you through your dreams because you ain't getting enough sleep, it's going to communicate to you through your body, through what's going on in your life. Remember, as above, so below. So when something's not going right in the physical, and I actually mean not going right, not little mishaps that could be forgiven by your mind, but you overthinking it. Not like that. I said that, and I lost track of where I was going with this. All right, but I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. You got this. I promise you do, baby. Your energy is the flex. What the fuck? Like, what's better than that? Yeah, time is up for something. There could have been a 1 year cycle here. This fell on the ground in reverse. Time's up. All right, time is up. And time up for you speaks to achievement. And with that being said, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next experience. Peace.